Episode 263. Happy birthday to the very best podcast in the world.
You're listening to the very best podcast in the world on health, wealth, and happiness. Please remember to leave a review and share with all your friends and family. And here is your host, Lars Hilser.
And happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to the very best podcast in the world. Your only source in the universe for personal supremacy through health, wealth, and happiness. Now, I was thinking of putting up a birthday jingle, but that would have probably fallen victim to capitalist interests somewhere, because I'm quite certain that somebody owns the happy birthday song. So I sang to myself before the show started. And finally, approximately 2 minutes before recording was due, I had finalized all of the stuff that I want to mention to you today, which is not a whole lot, right? Because I think, going back, listening to the episodes will kind of reveal, everything that is to be said. Now, where are we going to start? Well, we're going to start with housekeeping like every day. So, same procedure as every day, despite the fact that it is, the birthday episode, item number 1 on that housekeeping list is that sharing is caring, and to kill off the cash flow of the wallet rapists, please share the content, because they're offering the same thing, only at a very steep price tag. And, here you get the same stuff with actual life experience for free. That being said, item number 2, views are my own, yada, blah. Don't reflect, blah, blah, blah. Item number 3, remodeling mode, episodes a little bit shorter, bit more concise, bit more down to the point. Now that we have that out of the way. Technically, birthday was yesterday. I missed it, but I've actually slept through so many birthdays, you won't believe it. But the only reminder was when my parents called me. They're like, hey, happy birthday. I was like, oh, shit, is that today? Well, anyhow, that was my birthday. This is the podcast's birthday, so we're going to go on with that. Now that that's out of the way, how did the very best podcast in the world start? Well, I think it started really as a persiflage against the wallet rapists, against all of these life improvement assholes who have such a successful life because so many people fall victim to them, and cash out all of their life savings to improve their life, and they end up with a little bit of motivation, but it's like a heroin fix. You need the next fix quite soon, and the intervals, the frequency at which you need the fixes decreases over a very short period of time, to a degree where you're just shelling out money left, right, and center to get that motivation to keep you going, right? And then all of a sudden you're broke. And then it's like, yeah, ciao, and that's how a lot of these jerk offs finance their lifestyle. Not that they'd, done anything in life besides motivating people. That's not a bad thing, right? But get a fucking career, honestly, work for your money, and, don't, say golden words, without having, actually done anything in your life. Productively, and then claim that you have invented the wheel. That's kind of defeats the purpose. So these guys are and gals are the wallet rapists, and that's why I'm so insistent upon appealing to you to share these episodes far and wide. That's why I've been I've become such a pain in the ass every single day, reminding you to share the episodes, just to prevent, your friends and family and your social networks and whatever falling victim to these guys and gals. Now, What started out as a persiflage actually, with very provocative episode titles, very, very, very quickly turned into something serious where I had to sit back for a day and reflect upon, what came in. And that was one of the victims of one of these wallet rapists who explained to me in very vivid detail how that went, and that's where the comparison with the heroin fix came from, right? And that's where I said, I have to get the message out there, right? And that's where I think the mission statement really shifted very abruptly. It was before I even had the website up. I recreated the content to kind of make it fit, to take this sarcasm, this, these ironic kind of influences that were there, and recreate them into something that was still catchy, but getting the people, away from these money folks and, wallet rapists, and getting them on track to say, look, you can get the same fix here for free, right? And that has for a year been the actual mission statement, right? Because other than the wallet rapists, I have a significant amount of life experience, which was one of the motivators to get the podcast started. Was a lot of people telling me, hey, look, you've had, you're not even 40. Well, I was, but that to be neglected. And you've had so much, you've just been to so many places. You've met so many interesting people. You've had such a great life. Other people take 3, 4, 5 lifetimes to do what you have in half of your life. And that was, soothing and everything, but I didn't really want to hear it. And the main incentive, or the main push, was for me to write that down in a book. And I've written enough books and papers, reports, and whatnot. So then everything kind of merged together after the first few episodes, particularly the email that I got after that, which changed the course. The rest is history. Now we're at a stage where we've got an average of about 200 downloads a day of the most different episodes, right? And looking at that spread over 250 episodes, that's negligible in the podcast world. However, I am proud that we have north of 200 loyal subscribers on all of the platforms out there, who basically tune in daily from what I can see, and who obviously share the word, the gospel, occasionally here and there, just to follow the message of not having their friends and family fall victims to the wallet rapists. As per the stats, we have significantly more women tuning in than men. I think the ratio is about 58 to 40%, which is, kind of a surprise. I thought, with all the swearing and my lax word of mouth, that would be different. But, ladies, welcome. The main subscribing nations are the United States, followed by Germany, followed by the United Kingdom, followed by Canada, followed by the Czech Republic, okay, followed by Ireland, South Africa, Spain, and Switzerland. Those are like the top listening nations. Let's change that. Let's broaden that scope and get the message out to a lot of other people. In the past 12 months, there's been loads of encouraging feedback. There has been a lot of criticism. Well, not a lot, but yeah, well, it's still, it is criticism. And I've taken everything to heart. One of the items was, for instance, to move that stupid explicit tag off of the podcast, which I did. I tried the whole thing without cursing. It didn't really work out. So we're going to, have to see until we get that sticker forced upon us. Because obviously in the podcast world, unless your first name is Joe and your last name is Rogan, you're not able to be listed anywhere with that explicit tag. You don't get, into any charts or whatever. So that's why I got rid of that. Other than that, I don't know what there is left to say. It's been an exciting year. I'm probably going to continue the podcast for the foreseeable future. I don't know when the time will come for that interest to cease, when everything has been said. Let's see how long the ride goes. It's exciting nonetheless, and it is as exciting as in the beginning. And it's been totally great with you guys out there, and I really look forward to at least another year with you guys out there, and make sure that the subscriber count increases so that the word spreads, so that, at the end of the day, we're going to put all of those wallet rapists out of business. In that sense, have a nice Wednesday. If you've already had your Wednesday, have a good night. Leave your hands above the blanket, as always, and we'll be in touch tomorrow when we're going to talk about a follow-up to yesterday's episode. And I'm quite certain that that's going to be enjoyable. Ladies and gentlemen, peace out. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.